This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive.
Be bad, cause it's bit bad. She want me the bag, like chips at the front. Lift up, I'm fly like a pelic in my bed. I lay in my way, hella quick. They get to the hook up on the elephant cut. My trunk, yeah, it's in the front. Of course, it's in the back. This a big, this a real big difference. You just want a club. I just need them racks. You just want a party, so I just want a rock star.
This is Jay with Car Guys New England, and today behind me here I have some hydraulic cylinders that we're going to modify. This is kind of an old school trick, and some people swear by it. Some people, don't really think it makes much of a difference. I'm a big believer in it, so I'm going to show you guys how it's done and what you need to do here. So on the bench here we have two sets of competition cylinders from Black Magic Hydraulics. What's so special about these? Well, these do have brass bushings in them, brass heads, and 3 O-rings on the top of the piston. Also, your cylinder ports are 1/2 inch, which is very important for hopping. These are very nice cylinders. They're all welded up at the top. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the strokes from these 8-inch cylinders and put them in the 10-inch cases. And what that does is it gives you a good amount of oil that's always going to sit on top of the piston. And I think it speeds up the hydraulics a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy, but people can definitely comment down below about that. But I'm a big believer in that, so let's get started. What I'm going to do is take these collars off of the cylinders by just unthreading those, and then we'll get into further disassembly. Okay, so the collars are off all the cylinders. These brass bushings came off when I took these caps off. So these ones I just need to get these brass fittings or bushings out, and then I can extract the actual cylinder itself out of the casings and then swap these. All right, so we just slide off the bushings. We'll keep them with their matching caps, just so that is everything that's been fitted together. Now we are just going to remove the cylinders themselves out of the casings, and I'll lay them next to everything, so we're good to go on reinstall back into the appropriate cylinders. Okay, so I used this glove to wrap the end of the cylinder, put it in the vise, cranked it tight, and basically I just twisted and pulled. So at this point it's getting kind of tough, so I'm probably going to need both hands, but I'm going to get this separated from the case. And there it is. I got it apart, so you can see it's a brass head. So I'm going to be very careful not to contaminate this, and I'm going to carefully put that on the bench so I can move on to the next cylinders. All right, so all the cylinders are apart. Now it's time to install the 8-inch cylinder shafts into these 10-inch cases, and then I'll just put the long ones in the other one. So let's do this. All right, so we're just made sure it's clean, and we're just going to gently work that into the cylinder. Obviously I need to put down my camera as I need both hands, but we're going to gently tap that in, and then I'm going to reuse the bushing and the collar that went with that original piston rod. All right, so I got it in, and what I'm going to do is get the brass in. So let's grab the brass bushing, slide that in, and then I'm going to take the collar from that cylinder, put that on there. I'm going to tighten that up. And one thing that you got to be really careful of with these is not to push them in too far into the case. So I'm going to leave a little bit hanging out. That way I can at least catch the end. But let me put this collar on, and then one cylinder is all set. All right, so here is our converted 10-inch cases with 8-inch strokes, and you can see it's complete by just looking in here, and you can see how far down the head is for the piston, the cylinder. So that's how you do it. So if you're interested in doing it, then obviously you can try it out and see what you think of it. Truly hope you guys enjoyed this video about lowrider hydraulics and just some tips and tricks and different things that you can do. This one being about the cylinders. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like. If you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.